Admiral Thexval's military engineering lecture had been proceeding smoothly until the human raised her hand. Lieutenant Sarah Chun, the only human in the Galactic Naval Academy's Advanced Warfare program, had been quiet all semester. She took notes, asked occasional clarification questions, but mostly observed. The other students had started to relax around her, almost forgetting she was from a death world. Then came the warship design module. Yes, Lieutenant Chun. Thexval gestured to the holographic dreadnought rotating above them. Sarah stood, datapad in hand. Sir, why are your warships missing armor here, and here? She highlighted the ventral hull, the engineering section, and the rear quarter panels. These are critical vulnerability points. The classroom went silent. Those sections, Thexval explained patiently, are considered acceptable risk zones. Armoring them would add mass and reduce maneuverability. Our tactical doctrine emphasizes not being hit rather than absorbing hits. But you will be hit, Sarah said. Not argued, stated like a law of physics. In any sustained engagement, you will take fire. Why leave critical systems exposed? A Vexillary student, core then top of the class, clicked his mandibles dismissively. Human, our shields are our primary defense. We're not primitives who rely on thick metal plating. Shields fail. Sarah's voice remained calm. What's your doctrine when shields are down? Our shields don't fail. Core then shot back. Perhaps Earth's inferior technology. Show me your battle records from the Crash incursion. D'Exvalescale de surprise. Those are classified. I have level 7 clearance, sir. So do you. Sarah met his eyes. Please, show them. The Admiral hesitated, then pulled up the files. Battle footage filled the hologram. Galactic Navy ships fighting Crash raiders. As they watched, Sarah's concerns played out in real time. Shields flickered and failed, and exposed sections were targeted immediately. Ships that lost shields lasted minutes before critical systems were destroyed. You see the pattern? Sarah highlighted frame by frame. The Crash target your ventral hull first. That's where your power routing is exposed. Then engineering. Then command. They've adapted to your vulnerability points because you leave them exposed. The room was dead silent now. Our analysis, Core then said weakly, indicated the mass to protection ratio wasn't favorable. Your analysis assumed shields wouldn't fail. Sarah pulled up Earth naval designs. Human warships have redundant armor because we learned centuries ago on Earth's oceans that being hit is inevitable. Our wet Navy doctrine, compartmentalization, redundancy, and assumed damage will occur. She overlaid a human destroyer next to a galactic dreadnought. Same tonnage. Your ship has better shields and speed. Ours has triple redundant systems, interior armor bulkheads, and reinforced critical sections. In simulations where both lose shields. Simulations aren't reality, Core then interrupted. You're right. Sarah's voice went cold. So let's discuss reality. The Battle of Seoul. Every species knew about Seoul, where 3 human destroyers held off a Crash-raiding fleet of 20 ships for 6 hours. Impossible. Impossible victory. Our ships took 47 direct hits. We lost shields in the first 20 minutes. Sarah pulled up damage reports. But we kept fighting because when shield failure wasn't a death sentence, it was a setback. Compartmentalized damage. Redundant power systems. Armored engineering sections. She zoomed in on one destroyer's damage schematic. The Thermopylae lost 60% of its hull plating, both shield generators, and half its weapons. It fought for 3 more hours and made it home because the critical systems were protected behind interior. Armor that you're calling unnecessary mass. Thexval stared at the reports. Your ships are built to lose shields and continue fighting. Built to be damaged and continue fighting, Sarah corrected. Because here's what humans learned fighting each other for thousands of years. The enemy gets a vote. You can plan perfect tactics, but the universe doesn't care. Ships get hit. Systems fail. Shields collapse. She looked around the room. Your doctrine is built on the assumption that you're better than the enemy. That you're faster, smarter, that you won't make mistakes. That's not doctrine. That's hope. And human doctrine? Fexval asked quietly. Assume everything goes wrong. Then engineer so you survive anyway. Sarah sat down. We call it defense in depth. You don't have a single point of failure. You have layers. Because on Earth, we learned that nature, enemies, and physics don't care about your elegant theories. Core then was studying the human ship designs now, his dismissiveness gone. The mass efficiency is worse than ours. Until shields fail. Then we're the only ones still shooting back. Fexval looked at his perfect, elegant ship designs, optimized for a battle where nothing went wrong. Then at the human designs, built for when everything did. Class dismissed, he said slowly. Except you, Lieutenant Chun. I need you to brief the Naval Design Committee. Sir, because you just explained why we lost 40 ships at Crash Prime. His voice held something like awe and horror. Our ships were perfect, right until they got hit. Then they were glass sculptures, beautiful and fragile. Sarah stood. Respectfully, sir, they're still glass sculptures. But if you're willing to learn, from a species that spent millennia perfecting the art of surviving when the plan fails. Fexval's expression was grim. Yes, Lieutenant. We're very willing to learn.